Struggling to find a simple way to grow your money? What if I tell you there is a system that works 24/7 and is completely hands-free? In fact, it has helped over 200 of our members earn between 0.5 to 1% daily and consistently. Let me show you how you can implement it. First, we have to understand how the crypto market behaves. Markets are consistently moving up and down, but the sad reality is that most people miss out on these opportunities because simply they don't have the time to trade or don't even know how to manage risk. That is where grid bots come in. These bots are automated to make consistent buy orders and selling them at a higher price. They turn those small price changes into a profit, all without you being away from your computer. Now here's a breakdown on how the bot works. The bot has three main parts. We have a grid range, we have a high price and a low price. Let me explain what each one means. So the grid range in a nutshell is going to be the price action in percentage where the bot is going to be triggering buy and sell orders. In this example, we're looking at a bot that has a grid range of 50%. Meaning that the cryptocurrency is going to be trading within this range. It's going to be making buy and sell orders within this grid range. And I'm going to get into more detail on how that works in just a second. The important thing to understand here is that the bot moves in a range, right? And like I said, in this example, we're looking at a 50% grid range. How we measure it is by using one of these tools called price range. And if I measure from the top to the bottom, that's going to be me about 50%. Then the grid range has two sections. We have a high price and we have a low price. The high price is where the bot is going to be triggering sell orders and the low price is where it's going to be triggering buy orders. Let's get into that right now. So here we can see that we have some lines. The green lines represent limit buy orders and the red lines represent limit sell orders. I'm just gonna zoom in just for the purposes of showing these, and we can notice that every time the cryptocurrency hits one of these green lines, it's automatically gonna trigger a buy order, and when it goes up slightly, it's gonna trigger a sell order. So we can see here how it triggers a buy order, it goes slightly up, it triggers a sell order, it goes down, buy order, it goes up, sell order, and so on. That is how it works. And we can see that playing out all the time. So let's take a look at another one. We can see here a buy order, and a sell order with this small wick. And a sell order, and so on. If I dive in a smaller time frame, just so you can see how this plays out, let me go to the, let's go ahead and do the 5-minute time frame. We can see it playing out in real time. So we can see here, we trigger a buy order, hopefully you can see this green dot, and then a sell order in one of these red lines, and another sell order in one of these red lines, and a sell order here. So that is how the bot works, that is how it profits, is by placing buy orders when the cryptocurrency goes down in value, and when it goes up, it's gonna trigger sell order. I know buying low and selling high, completely new concept, right? I know, pretty basic, yet a lot of people are not doing it. A lot of people are not implementing this system that allows you to earn between 0.5 to 2%, in some cases even 3% daily. And let me show you right now how much profit this bot is earning me every single day. So as you can see, this is one of my accounts, and we can see this bot is making an average daily return of 2.28%. It has been doing that consistently over the last 3 days and 14 hours, which is about an 8% return or $823. Let's take a look at another one. Here we can see 2.31% average daily return, total return of about a 46% or $5,632 in 20 days and 1 hour. So you can see, like, the beauty of this is that you're going to be taking advantage of that volatility. And I know a lot of people are skeptical, they are scared, they're afraid of the volatility of the crypto market. And I understand when you're doing day trading, you need to have direction instead of volatility. But when you implement the system that I'm about to show you, volatility makes the bots a money-making machine. And I'm not even exaggerating. Like, we can check this one out. There is no direction whatsoever, just pure sideways movement with volatility. Yet this bot alone has triggered so far 587 trades by itself. It has been trading for 20 days and it is making consistently 0.32%. All right, Emilio, I understand the idea. I can see how bots are profitable and how they can take advantage of the volatility of the crypto market, but how the hell do I set them up? Well, let me show you that right now. Well, the first thing we need to have is a cryptocurrency to trade that has a lot of volatility. For that, I'm gonna go to CoinMarketCap, and what I like to do is I like to find cryptocurrencies that have a market cap between 50 million and 200 million. So they are not extremely low, like 10 million market cap, but they are not the highest market cap like 1 billion, 3 billion, 50 billion, and so on. So they will provide you with that volatility. If something has 7 billion market cap, then it's likely not going to have that volatility, meaning the bot is not going to be able to trigger enough buy and sell orders, meaning that the bot is not going to be capable of earning that much profit. So in the AI section, I'm going to be looking for something between the 50 million and the 500 million as maximum. And I'm just going to be searching somewhere around here. Let's see if we can find something. All right, we find this one, 127 million. We're going to click on it. Now the second step is going to the all time. So you want to see an overall perspective of the cryptocurrency. You want to see how it has been playing out. And we want something that has been moving in a range, right? Something that has not been going up like crazy or that has been dumping like crazy. We want something that is kind of moving just like this. And we can notice that earlier in 2017, the price of this cryptocurrency was sitting at somewhere around 8.8, and 7 years later, the price is sitting at $17. So it has gone up in value, but it's not an insane amount, meaning that we could have set up a bot a long time ago and profit all of this time right here. Okay, so that is the idea behind it. Now, the second thing we have to do is backtest it. So now we're gonna go to Trading View and we're gonna search for this cryptocurrency. So it's called NMR USDT. I'm gonna make sure it's here. Where are you? There we go, we found it. Just gonna make sure it's all ready. We're gonna go to the 6-hour time frame. Indeed, I can see how it has been playing out. So what I have to do here inside Trading View is I need to define the grid range. What is going to be the price action in percentage where this cryptocurrency is going to be moving up and down? So how I like to do that is by defining a support and a resistance. So still in the 6-hour time frame, just gonna click on this horizontal line. I'm gonna define the support, then I'm gonna define the resistance. I'm gonna keep doing the same just a few more times. If you need to, you can also zoom in just so you can see better. All right, let's see. We find another one here. Yeah, we can clearly see one here. Maybe it's somewhere around there. Yeah, that makes more sense. And there is also another one somewhere around here. We have one rejection, another rejection, another rejection. Okay, so now once you have defined support and resistance, the second thing you want to do is use the price range tool to define the grid range. So I'm gonna click this price range. If you don't know what it is, it's gonna be right here. And I'm gonna throw from here all the way down here. So we're getting at about a 65% grid range, which is quite solid. You can do this a couple of times. Just always make sure you do it from a resistance to support. Obviously, don't do it from support to support because that's not gonna make sense. And always make sure that you measure from the resistance you're selecting to the most important support, which in this case is this one sitting at about $10. Here we can see another one. So it's gonna be between from here all the way down here. And yeah, that's about it. I could also do this one, but I don't like to define a grid range that is too small, because remember, you want to set up a bot that is meant to be for the long term. So if you're gonna let your bot run 24/7 for 3, 6, 12 months, then you need to make sure that the bot is capable of covering enough price action. So in this example, I'm gonna go for the 67% grid range. I think it's pretty solid. You know, it's not the highest, but it's not the lowest either. So what I'm gonna do now is, using one of the tools we have developed inside CVA called the CVA Grid Backtester, I'm just gonna backtest this cryptocurrency and see if it does indeed give me the percentage that I want. So I'm gonna eliminate all of these, just take into consideration, I'm gonna use that 67% as a reference. And now I'm gonna backtest the last 3 months just to see, you know, understand what is going to be the results that I should be expecting from this bot and this cryptocurrency. So we're going to define the last 3 months. So right now we're sitting at November 24th. That's going to be about, let's go ahead and do August 24th. There we go. So yeah, August 24th, let's actually do it. Let's go ahead and do July 24th. So I want to backtest for slightly over than 3 months. Now I'm gonna turn on the, so what I'm doing right now is figuring out, based on the grid range that I defined earlier, which was about a 67% grid range, and based on the amount of grid levels, so buy and sell orders, what is gonna be the percentage I'm gonna be earning after X amount of days. So first, we're gonna define our start date, which is about 24th of July. That is 122 days of trading, so it's over 4 months of trading. Then I'm gonna define my grid range. Like we said, it's gonna be about a 67% grid range, so I'm just gonna make sure this is set properly. Now guys, I have a special deal for you. This is something that I have never done before, but if you want to have access to the CVA Grid Backtester and give it a try for 14 days, all you have to do is just comment down below your TradingView username, like this video, subscribe, and I will grant you the access for 14 days so you can give it a try, set up a couple of bots, and make some nice and solid profit. But let's move on. So we set up that 67% grid range, and we can see, in fact, we have a grid range of 67%. There we go, 67%. Then we're gonna go to the 30-minute time frame. It is important you go from a bigger time frame to a smaller time frame, so the trades that the indicator is taking are more accurate. So we're gonna go to the 30-minute time frame. We're gonna quickly just lay out this so it looks nice. And we're gonna analyze our data. So what we can see right now is within 123 days of trading, our average daily profit is 0.15% a day, our bot profit is 36%, and our total PNL is about 20%. So what I like to do from now on is I want to tweak the number of grid levels, just test from 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60, and based on the highest percentage that I'm gonna be getting, I'm gonna go ahead and set up the bot with those settings. So I'm gonna do 20 grid levels. Make sure trailing up is activated. If you don't know what that means, it means that if the cryptocurrency goes up in value, then the grid range, so the price action in percentage, the high and low price, is gonna follow along with new price of the cryptocurrency. Extremely important you always have it on. So let's go ahead and set up this with 10. Let's figure out okay, we got about a 0.18%. Okay, quite nice. Let's do 20, 0.14. Let's go ahead and do 30. Okay, we're sitting at about the same, 40, yeah, 50. Okay, it increased to 0.15. And now let's go ahead and do 60 grid levels. 0. So now, once we are done figuring out the best settings of the bot, which in this case, it's gonna look like it's gonna be anywhere between 50 and 20 grid levels. I'm gonna go for 50 grid levels because that way the bot is capable of triggering more buy and sell orders, meaning more profit in the long term. So let's do a quick summary of our settings. So based on the CVA Grid Backtester, we're gonna go ahead and set up 50 grid levels. Remember, grid levels are buy and sell orders. that the bot is going to be triggering at different price levels. And we have a grid range which we define by measuring from the resistance to the support. In this example, it's going to be about a 67%. So it's calculated that I'm going to be making about a 0.15% in average daily profit using a 67% grid range and 50 grid levels. So all I'm going to have to do left is come back to Bitscap and go to the exchange. I'm going to be setting up the bot, search the cryptocurrency and R, set up the investment amount, which in this example, it's going to be about $10,000. Set up the grid range that we define as 67%. You can, play around with these just to make sure you are all set and ready. There we go, 67%. And notice how I have a lot more green lines than red lines. And that is because we want to have more of the quote currency. Quote currency is USDT and base currency is whatever we're trading against. That way you can protect yourself in case that the cryptocurrency goes down in value, you are not holding more of that base currency. The next step is I'm gonna click and define the grid levels. So about a 55 grid levels. Turn on trailing the app, pump protection. All we have to do left is just go ahead and click on continue and start the bot. And that is how you set up a successful crypto trading bot. Now, I'm gonna make a crazy claim. If you want me and my team to help you with this whole system, there is gonna be a link down below where you can book a call with me or anybody of my team to see how we can help you inside CVA. CVA is my private crypto community, is where we have weekly calls, just like these, where we help you set up crypto trading bots that will average between 0.5 to 2% on a daily basis. We also have signals where we do all of the research and we give you cryptocurrency plus the settings of the bot and a quick explanation video so you learn how to set it up. And in fact, with one of the signals we posted, one of our members, Stefan, is making 6% out of $10,000, meaning he's making $600 passively every single day, which is mind-blowing, right? So if you want to learn more, all you have to do is click down below, book a call, and I'll see you there. That being said, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and see you on the next video.